It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You're rocking with Duva.
And Jamel.
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 68. Damn, man. I thought it was like, thought the winter was gone, you know? Feel like we don't know what to wear now, right now. You wear a t shirt, you can wear a long sleeve. You just be back and forth, in and out, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So weird weather, especially coming back from a nice little vacation, a little time off, and a little bonding time too.
Yeah,
Run around riding horses and stuff.
definitely. When in Rome.
Yeah, exploring the difference of outside life.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, something different. Something different. Uh, but I was keeping up, man. I was watching the playoffs a lot. I was watching the playoffs a lot. And shout out to the New York Knicks, man. 2-0, outstanding games. I mean, I hate that we always start by losing by 20, and then we got to work our way up, and we just end up taking the lead last minute in the fourth quarter. Brunson been Brunson been definitely clutch, in the fourth quarter. So it's a down to the wire always game when it comes to the fourth quarter. They finally just always pull out the win. So now, yeah, they come to the Garden. Come to the Garden. So I don't expect anything less. I expect if we can go ahead and push and keep up with them, and keeping it as a close game, I feel like we always gonna take it in the fourth. We're always just ready to take it in the fourth. So definitely Saturday's game. The Garden's gonna be rocking and rolling. Everybody's gonna be there. So hey, let's put it out there. 3-0. Let's do it. Let's take this one. We got to show that we can get one in our own hometown, too. To go to Boston and take two games, incredible. Mind blowing, incredible. So definitely going to be tuning in and watching that Saturday. So everybody check that out. You uh, everybody talking about the Met Gala. Everybody talking about Met Gala, what people's wearing, with fashion and everything. I think the one who took the cake was Andre 3000 when he pulled out the piano. He got a piano book bag.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to know like the weight of that thing. Is it heavy? If it's light? Because the way he was swinging it around, like it was light, like could carry that type of thing. you
Or it
know.
might just be like a piano with just the keyboard that's real and the rest of it is not.
Mm, mm,
Because I
mm.
wonder if it actually played. He just stopped down and started playing in somewhere.
Yeah, really. I know. Like, could he do that? I mean, but now I see why he did that. Because it's leading to what his new album he dropped. He dropped the piano project.
Right.
But he say, he's been sitting on this project. I mean, I see if the way that he dropped it is because he knew he was going to the Met Gala. He actually, if you look at the cover, that's exactly something that what he wore at the Met Gala. So for him to wear that and then drop an album, I think it's different as an artist. It's definitely switching it the whole style up, and just being different. Uh, what do you think about the album?
Actually, it's like, I like piano music though. So it was very different. And I could see like this is going on to be like, what's his next instrument going to be like? Or is there going to be like some big project where you put all this music together? But I just might be looking for a deeper meaning.
Yeah, he's always a good artist. He does different things. I mean, it's different, because I don't know how many hip hop artists turned around and resorted to dropping a piano album. Uh, but I mean, only track I kind of like, can get into it a little bit. I think was what was it, Blueberry Mansion. I was like, I can hear a little something there, but
Five.
but
Blueberry Mac.
but Other than that, I don't think I'm gonna replay that again. I like the flute album. The flute album, it was not that bad. I told you it was like for the spa. Like when I get massages and things like that. I put it on and that worked out. That worked out. This I don't see no purpose of the piano album for me. But I like the fact that he that's probably a signature of how he went to the Met Gala, wore the outfit, and then dropped the album. That's dope. I think that's cool. You know, however you want to get it, get it. Um, but if I had to choose, that would be the one, Blueberry Mansion, and then kind of like the was it the off rhythm language? Yeah, the off rhythm language is a little bit.
Yeah, because that one sounded like another song too. So I
Mm-hmm.
like that one. And the hotel lobby piano.
You like the hotel? He needs to surprise us and be like, all right, yeah, I dropped the. This is like an instrumental, but like he needs to go in, like and just start like rapping or try to be poetry on or go back and remake these tracks or something. If he goes and do that, if that's the next part of it, like how he drops it, he drops like some instrumental, some type of little samples type thing, and then he just starts going like start getting some bars and they just going in or doing some type of poetry over it. Then I can get into a little bit more, but uh we'll see how people react to it. I mean, I'm not gonna play it. I need a purpose to play certain music, and I don't see the purpose of playing that yet.
Piano music.
Nah, I don't see a purpose of it
That's just relaxing music though.
yet. Yeah,
So
but
yeah.
not the way he was playing it. That wasn't even relaxing. Some keys were off.
Some people.
It was it was off. Some of it was off. But only those two tracks. I think I like people might want to go back and sample that or something. You know, um, yeah. But the other nights, thing about the Met Gala, I would see people talking about was Rihanna pregnant again.
Hmm.
Baby number three. Congratulations, Rihanna.
Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. Good way to announce it. Sorry to the fans though, because I don't think she's gonna be releasing music anytime soon. So you're gonna have to wait a little bit more, a little bit longer. But that's the best thing when you're a great artist and you got hits. Hey, go play my hits. You still want to hear my songs? Go play my hits, man. Just go play my hits. But yeah, I guess still focus on other things. Hey, so, your world, Rihanna. Do what you want to do. you know, um. So let's get into Bill Gates, man. Bill Gates been popping up a little bit. Bill Gates, he plans to give away all his personal wealth. He says people will say a lot of things about me when I die. I'm determined that uh he's gonna die. That he's not gonna die rich. That he'll be he'll be only one that they're not gonna turn about like him dying rich. Like he's not concerned basically with money. I don't know how I felt about that. But the way he's trying to say it is like he can do other things with the money. So it's other things he can solve and have other resources and help the people. But he still got some cleaning up to do, man. Because we talked about the flies that he had. I think it was Louisiana. He lunched them out. Because he had these robot flies. Didn't agree with too much of the South African. I don't know what he was testing on the kids and things like that. I agree with that. Bill Gates is a tricky guy, man. And then he recently said, that we should with the AI. I mean, I think AI comes is going to take over different jobs. He said mostly everybody's going to work 2 days out of the week. That's something. I think it might be true, but in another probably 10 to 20 years, something like that. If it really bigs up. But him and Elon was going at it a little bit. Well, he accused Elon of like killing children, U.S. AIDS cuts because of the DOGs did some cuts. I was like, but Bill Gates, you the wrong person to be talking about and accusing people because you ain't too good,
Perfect.
too perfect yourself over there. You doing something that I don't know what you're doing. And the fact that you just want to give all your money away is just a little weird because that means you'll throw it to anything. Like you throw it to something that's gonna be a very impact to the world. I know you're definitely gonna use that money for something.
Well, no, he wants to give it to helping.
Mhm.
So finding like anything that's like needs help. It's like he want to leave a mark on the world that's bigger than what he was.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I could see he's doing that too. You know, the way he's talking. And then just all the endeavors of his business with Microsoft and everything. So he already made an imprint, but I think now he wants his money to. He knows how much money he has, and he's just knowing like, yo, I can't take all this money with me. I want to give it away, or I want to use this money towards something, and he's the person who could do it. He's the person who could do it. So uh who else? Like I don't know why he's talking about Elon. And them always the billionaires always be talking to billionaires. They always be on some battle and some things that they don't agree with. But then they all come together and they agree with things, and then they disagree about certain things. But talking about Elon, I found it interesting about his new growth AI project that he's working on. He's been already working on, so he's talking about 3.5. But he said that this one gonna be the first AI that comes up with answers that's not online. So
Hmm.
so it's like these things don't even exist online. So basically, like all the different meanings that they're gonna break down that has problems, and then they're gonna try to solve them. I was thinking like, so what kind of this if that technology is so crazy, they're gonna tell you how to build a rocket, and you're gonna ask me, well, how you build a rocket,
There you
and
go. See,
and then they're gonna say,
it's
all
like
right, well,
I'll show you.
yeah,
Do, do, do,
get this,
do.
you need to get this. This is how much this costs. You need to have this. You need to get this because he said it's not gonna be online, and YouTube is a powerful damn tool. So YouTube, everything else is online. So if it's gonna tell you stuff that's not online, you're gonna have to ask it something incredible, and it's gonna actually just come up with things. Because they talking about it's gonna invent things. Like you basically ask the questions. It's gonna help you develop and invent things. That's gonna be next level. So we're gonna see how that really, really, really works.
Oh, it's gonna be. But I wonder. That's something like we used to say all the time. Something that bad and the good could
Mm-hmm.
happen.
Oh,
Could
yeah. So
could a robot that can create problems, no, that can answer
event
problems that
things,
not even
event things.
even like on the internet where we know you got to scroll through a bunch of stuff to find it sometimes or find the specific right answer is
Mm-hmm.
gonna know it like that or be able to figure it out on his own. No.
But it
But
said it's gonna have things that is not online. You know what I'm saying? So like it's gonna invent things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like Albert Einstein invented the light bulb. So imagine now an AI invents something because you asked the question and it actually told you how to do it. Like you asked the question and then it just tells you how to do it.
oh,
So you like, oh, how do you? I don't know. What's it like? How do you
okay. What did like?
like 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 how do you invent lights or something? Like it's something that you just gotta create and think of, and shit, the AI might tell you how to do it.
Hmm.
You know, because if it starts inventing things, it might think of something like how do you make a hot dog machine or something, and then it just might tell you how to make a damn hot dog machine. Because it says it's gonna have stuff that's not online, so that's gonna be different. That is gonna be different. So we'll see. We'll
Hmm.
see. Because I feel like always talk about it. The AI is definitely gonna be the next level. It's definitely gonna invent things. Definitely gonna take over the world. It's gonna be smarter than us. It's gonna be ahead of everything. So these are little things, the tools that they're already probably testing. They're probably testing it already.
I'm about to say that. Well, they're testing, yeah,
Like to have
but
out to roll out to everybody because they probably already know how this stuff. Because I talk about big on regulations, how certain things need to be regulated. So they already probably know what this thing is capable of, but they just don't know how to release it to the world.
make it more affordable, most likely. Releasing things to the world is not bad, but
Yeah, releasing to the world, it's not
uh,
that bad, but we gotta pay attention to that new AI, man. That new AI, it's gonna be some new AI coming, and with that new AI, a lot of things gonna happen, a lot of things gonna change. You but let's get into some new music. All right, yeah, let's get into some new music. Lloyd Banks, he dropped a project called A. P.O.N.3. Despite my mistakes. Um, yeah, for Lloyd Banks to come back and drop this project, I think it was dope. I like the way he put it together. He's always a deep rapper. He's always a conscious rapper. His metaphors definitely go over your head. You definitely got to listen to it multiple times to a couple of songs just to get where he's coming from and get certain bars because some bars he says it just goes over your head and you're like, damn, what did you say? Word. So it sticks to you too. But I like determination right off the bat. Um, what else I rock with here? Ooh, if I wake up, one life, pick and choose. And I always like when him and Styles P get together, despite my mistakes. Cause I like the last one they did together before. But yeah, they always swords, sharpen sword, pause. You know what I mean? For rolling, keep it pushing, give it trauma, traumatic, traumatized. What else you had? Barber doors, like, you got a cool, solid hip hop rap project. And that's just what Lloyd Banks delivers. Even from last time he dropped, I didn't get to talk too much about it, but he had some tracks on there. But when he dropped it on Halloween, that was pretty dope too. So yeah, no, it's definitely a solid project that I like to check out, and I want everybody to check out too. You know.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good vibe for the yeah, for the album and everything. I was trying to listen a lot more to this one
Mm-hmm.
and not just focus on the beat and rhythm to more and just listen to what the story and what he was trying to say more. Because,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, there's a lot of stuff that he does say that it goes over your head.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to listen a lot more harder and just to get to the point of what, or like just to catch what he was trying to put out there.
Yeah, he got a good story, what he tells, and the way he just puts his art together. You definitely got to just keep listening and listening, and be like, oh, that's what you hear that one, you hear another one, you be like, oh, he talked about this, like he just on point. He just be rapping, man. He's rapping, doing his thing. So yeah, like that joint. Sticking on hip hop and rap. DDG album, Blame It on the Chat, another solid project. A lot of features on there, but he did good with the collaboration. The Bia joint is hard. He got a video out with that one. The Ty Dolla Sign, Speed, that joint is hard. With the baby, Motion, that joint is hard. So you got a lot of tracks out there. But when we're all set, Wiz Khalif, yeah, he definitely did his thing. Like it looks like he put this together very good, very good. What he's working on. He's something that he actually took time to put together and got the artists and got the collaboration, seen a vision on it, and he executed. And then him from coming from being a streamer now, being like top three when anything in Twitch, that just is um definitely dope transition, and then still to talk about and people get excited about his music. So I definitely think that's a solid project.
hmm I don't think. What was I gonna say? I don't think he's really gonna like stop his streaming after all this to
No,
to
he's gonna
focus on
keep
his
going.
music. Nah, it's like I like
Streaming is
that.
the whole new thing right now, so he
Yeah,
definitely going.
it's like I like that we saw him working on his album
Mm,
through his streaming and everything, which
yeah.
brought it all together.
Mm,
And some of the collaborations we seen more of through the streaming. And then once we got to the album, you really could see all the hard work and time that he actually put into it and how it came out. Cause
true.
it came out with like a whole bunch of different vibes. This wasn't like just a one type album or a here and there song. Like every song had like a different feel to it, from Caribbean to drill.
True, true. Yeah, no, it's definitely dope how he put that together. Like he had all the guests kind of already on his streaming, and then he's had collaboration, showed the behind the scenes with all the getting everything together, then showed how he's putting everything in motion. The artists came to stream with him, and then they went right in the studio probably,
hmm
and made a song right there. So that's pretty dope. Something new that nobody's doing right now. You know. So yeah, so check out that Blame It on the Chat. Blame the Chat. Solid project. Let's talk about a little about Kanye West, man. Kanye West had that. Yo, Kanye was so crazy, man. Yo, Kanye West had a interview with Pierre Morgan, and he had one before that was kind of already went viral. But this one he went viral, but just not for leaving leaving it the way it was. You know, for having Pierre Morgan's people show up, and the film out there and out of the country and waited a long time and this and that. You know, how Kanye got to get everything together. For him to cut that short, because they just had he had a disagreement on he couldn't he didn't know the right correct amount. I mean, followers he had on X. Yo, and that was hilarious. You know, without getting into some of it.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Well, judge it on the view as the answer. I'm doing good. I don't use the term West, you know, the whole drop the slave name idea.
Okay, so we just call you yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, look, when I last interviewed, we had a long conversation. And since then, a lot has happened in your life. And so I'm grateful for the opportunity to try and talk to you about some of this. How would you say your life is at the moment?
I mean, you see that view?
Yeah. Your life is good?
See that?
Well, judge it on the view as the answer to how my life is. Judge me by the view.
Well, the view is Mallorca. I've been there. It's a beautiful place. And for all intents and purposes, you seem very relaxed and happy. That is in direct contrast to your public image at the moment over the last couple of years, led by your ferocious... Well, hang on, let me finish the question. Led by your ferocious use of...
No, but I already disagree. It's not in contrast. There's so many people and artists that are championing the idea of someone being able to just express who they really are and have been able to go through the war of being attacked by the banks, being attacked, you know, by the banks. That's the best way to put it, being attacked by the banks and to still be here with this view is, you know, that's the win. So I think I'm in contrast to your contrast.
Okay, but the point I was going to make is that I watch what you put out on X. You've got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most followed people.
See, wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it?
Yeah.
I think you could do the study. You got a whole staff over there.
I thought it was 32 million. How many is it? You obviously know.
I mean, no. I mean, don't help them out. You know they.
I'm told it's 33 million now. So congratulations. You're slightly bigger following than I thought.
No, congratulations. Your information is correct. You're not just some, you know, dude trying to sub. You know, I'm a gift, bro. You know what I mean? Why do all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your weddings or graduations or at funerals or when your child was born? You know, you take somebody that's living like a Lennon, a Michael Jackson, and you just take all this time to just like that nuance right there. It's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
With all due respect, what are you talking about? I haven't said anything.
What are you talking about? It's 30. Okay, now you're not taking accountability.
Is it now? You're not taking
accountability.
Literally, you said you implied I haven't played your music. Of course I played your music.
Anita?
Anita?
No, sir. This is what you get for now.
What you get for now?
We can circle back when you can count.
Okay.
And then he walks off. Yo, he was so tight. He said, yo, wait.
Where's he gone,
Where's he going? Where's he going?
That's it for Ye.
He said, no, he's done. He's done for
It's
the
nice
day.
to meet you, Piers.
Where's he gone?
He said, where's he going? He was so tight.
I think he's going back to work. There's several things he's working on. I was not.
He was so...
Separate things you're working on. It's like that's basically just a new level of petty right there. It's like, word, you don't know. You can't simply do your research right before I get on the show. Know my numbers? Nah.
He's all right. I'm out of here. He's seen that the whole interview was not going to be the way he wanted it to go. He was going to be pressuring him again, getting at him. He didn't like the energy. He said, all right, well, we'll circle back around next time. like you going to want another interview. Like, you know, not like, oh, What we done? No, we'll do this again. Don't worry. I know you're gonna want it again. Don't worry. So you use that opportunity to just to get up out of there. But that's Kanye for you. That's Kanye. That's Kanye for you, man. I seen Kai, man, talking about streamer. He's talking about streamer university. He launched a big commercial. Commercial looked dope. I got some streamers on there, so it looked like say I don't know. He said he's gonna get teachers and students and everything. Like how he's gonna just stream have a whole college university and everybody gonna be streaming in every room, or is this gonna be like thing he thinks like a whole classroom, or is it gonna be like a class and then everybody just stream? Like how is he gonna set this thing up? I want to see how he's gonna set it up. I don't know how he's gonna set it up, but the commercial looked dope.
Let's see. No, he might just set it up like a regular classroom. It would make more sense to do it that way.
But he's in a whole university. So
Yeah.
that's a whole university.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be a whole actual university. So that's what he had.
I'm excited to you a most heartfelt welcome to the very first class of Streamer University. Here you will
Streamer
find a
University.
school where chaos is encouraged and content is king. I look forward to seeing you all on campus for our first ever semester.
You're gonna have a campus.
Sincerely, Headmaster Kai.
You wild out with the headmaster.
Last but not least,
Headmaster.
Reggie.
Gotta relax.
What the hell? Aren't you supposed to be an owl? You can't do nothing right around here. Chris!
Putting his act in. He
I know you didn't bring me a chicken instead of an owl that I need. What does this look like to you?
No, that's an owl.
Chris, that's not no goddamn owl. I need these letters delivered.
Look how it's turning its neck.
Are you blind? Look at the claws, look at the feathers, look at the wings. That's a goddamn chicken.
If that's not an owl, how come I seen it fly earlier?
Oh, it flies.
Yeah.
Oh, he does? Okay.
kind of reminds you of Space Jam. Like, it kind of reminds you of like Space Jam.
Like that.
The kind of way it is, like on like almost a cartoonish.
They did it like Harry Potter.
Okay. I guess
So he was
so.
looking for the what they call it? The owl like Harry does.
Oh, okay.
Even the flying cars and everything else in there.
Yeah. I'm not playing this one because
Oh shit, Chat! It's going down outside! It's going down, nigga!
he was talking about
Don't even look. No, it's alright. We're gonna can't fly for shit. I know, we got these letters to deliver. We gotta file 468. 468. Chat, what the fuck was that?
he was like,
There, Mr.
accepted. Yeah. But yeah, so that's gonna be something different. I guess he like played around with it before, so I guess he's real serious about this one now. To have everybody in university, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he set it up. And then for the streamer university, so we'll see what he got on his sleeves when it comes to that.
Yeah, the outcome is gonna be more interesting.
Mhm.
How many of these people that actually go through that path are gonna become major streamers?
True. That could be a start. I'm sure probably he has people already he's been paying attention to, and he also he want to see if they add them into the class and see what the fit will be. But yeah, so it's gonna be dope. Check out that. We'll see how Kai put that together. It's getting I know Netflix people work waiting for the U because he's this interesting character, and it looks like they're finally back. And what is this season? I don't forget what season this one's on, but everybody been waiting. I ain't gonna lie, I wait because he's just a different person. The way he puts everything together, like you said, he kind of just studies his people who he wanna go at. But this one, he's always using that cage, man. It's always somehow he always finds to feel like he's helping somebody, but when he helps somebody, you always gotta kill him. Like you gotta always kill somebody to help somebody. you know,
That's not the type of help I want.
like oh, don't worry. You have a problem with this person? all right, I'll take care of it. You know? So it's always like I'm the one who's helping, helping you get rid of, helping your problem. So he's back at it again, man. Locking people in the basement of his library, in his cage. You know, so just pay attention to that. Yeah, you was back, man. You was back, and he always got a interesting way with his lovers, helping them, and then always finding somebody else that who has a problem or who's in need of help, and he just uses his resources to help. But then um, they get too close to him, so we never know what's gonna happen with that. You know what happened to all his other lovers. So
Word.
yeah, but yeah, check out that joint on Netflix. It's back. You know, you was back. You know, it's back. So keep talking about some AI, man. Last time we talked about the burger flipping bots, in California. I don't know. This got to be a different restaurant because now they call this one burger bots. And they said it can under 30 seconds, so 27 seconds will make you your burger. I thought that was pretty. I mean, it's just you ready for a burger bot?
Yeah.
Uh, I'm ready for a burger bot too. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see how it tastes. Because if it's all robot, it has to be perfect, or it has to be damn near perfect. And the way they kind of advertise it, it's gonna be perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest. Oh man.
We're actually really excited to be at the forefront of a smarter, more reliable food experience for everyone.
Okay.
My name's Elizabeth Trong, and I'm the owner of BurgerBots. The vision was to bring consistency, transparency, and efficiency to the food service that builds trust. We focused on automating the most repetitive, time-consuming, and precision-critical tasks in the kitchen. By automating these steps, we improved food safety and ensured every burger meets the same high standard every single time. I think in the beginning, customers were a bit hesitant about robotics, but now that it's here, people love what BurgerBots is doing. Automation is new, and we're definitely a pioneer in this, so there was a lot of
falling out.
The team has been incredibly energized. I think seeing the system
don't gotta worry about taking a
serving
break.
real customers is a huge milestone. Everyone from the
Don't gotta worry about falling asleep.
because we're not just building a robot, we're redefining how food is made.
Get you an AI. Get you a nice burger bot. I want to say how it tastes. I'm sure it tastes good. But damn, 27 seconds. Shit, in and out. Boy, everybody gonna be in and out.
That's the point.
Yeah, man. Hey. It's the beginning. Talk about Flipper. Last time flipping burgers. Now there's another one popping up. Burger bots. No employees.
Yep.
Just bots.
Oversee it at home. So yeah, that sounds like a great idea though.
Hey, that's the future. That is definitely future. 10, 20 years. Everybody gonna have me a little AI bot. Flipping and dipping, drinking, skipping.
It's not drinking. Definitely not drinking.
Well, I mean, pouring your drink. Not drinking,
Yeah,
but
the one
like pouring your
drink.
drink. You can go here. Different stores, just run in. Bot's gonna be doing this thing. Moving and grooving. Yo, we'll see. We'll see how the future's gonna hold. Well, you got Mother's Day's right around the corner. So happy Mother's Day to everybody who's a mother out there. You know, special day for you guys. Enjoy. Enjoy. That's all I got for you guys. Sorry to say. Well, let's get some motivation before I get up out of here. So motivation. I need a motivation. This one says, if you want the grass to be greener, just go ahead and water it. Just go ahead and water it, yo. That's pretty simple. Sometimes you say, oh, go somewhere, you want to go somewhere where the grass is greener. They say, hey, yeah, you want the grass to be greener, just go ahead and water it. So you don't have to really go somewhere to get the grass to be greener. Sometimes you just got to put some water on it. And metaphor says it all. Put some time, some effort into it, or whatever you need to focus on, get it. Just go ahead and put some more time on it, some more effort into it. Go ahead and water it. Water it. That's what I got from that.
Right. And nothing could be great by itself. Everything needs help. So yeah.
yeah, that anything, even even anything in metaphor, that's something to grow. That's just there, you know. But sometimes you gotta just put the effort in to make it grow and make it more greener. Because they say, "Oh, the grass is greener over here." Well, okay, well, put some water to it. It might be even greener. Put your effort in, put the work in, and it'll be even greener. So another one I seen, it says, true measure of success is how many times you can bounce back from failure. I talked about it before, man. Get the failing out there, yo. You gotta start failing, and just keep bouncing back, and that's where sometimes the true success opens up when you just keep failing over and over and over. So eventually you can't fail all the time. So eventually you're gonna get that win. But it also has to do with failing. So you have to fail, bounce back, fail. Oh, this will happen. Damn. All right, try something else. Oh, that happened. Damn. Let me try again. Oh, let me go back. And oh, damn. Now you finally got something going. Now it's going. Now it's staying steady. All right, now maybe success start happening. But you definitely gotta keep bouncing back, failure, or be ready for it. You know, or you might get lucky and just go go good, and then you might fail again, and then go good. So it's only about still gotta keep going back and forth to try to get to where you're trying to get to. So that's what I got when I heard that. You know what I mean? So for my nephew knock out again over there.
I definitely will.
Oh man. It's all good. It's all good. It's a late night show, boys. Always a late night show. Sometimes the days get ahead of you, and you gotta just take a little nap. Take a little nap. Stay awake. Coffee. I don't know. You a coffee drinker? Nope. Me either. That's a good thing. Because caffeine. Sometimes you don't want to rely on something to just keep you up. You gotta just naturally try to be up.
Still won't work. But anyway.
Man. Well, that's what I got for everybody today. So make sure you like, subscribe, and tune in. Oh yeah, still check out for my track where G Herbo jumped on the track. Intro, Skyrise. Still want you to go look at the video. Also go play the song. Also make something, do something. Just play, bring it to me, whatever you want to do. But definitely go check out that Skyrise. So you've been rocking with Do Vibe
And Jamel.
check for next time. In the meantime, between times, peace.